How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, just before we get into the trades, I'd like to mention that I am giving away 2 huge Wizard Westies when the channel hits 1,000 subscribers. If you want to enter, then all you have to do is drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and finally comment your gamer tag down below. It's literally that easy, and you could win yourself a free huge pet, so make sure to enter the giveaway, and let's get straight into the trades. Okay, so in the last video, we ended off with 12.5 million diamonds, which really isn't a lot at all, considering I was just over 170 million, but that is because I actually bought a few items. Towards the end of the last episode, I bought a huge masked fox and also an exclusive flex egg, and a little bit of a spoiler alert, these are both very hard to sell. So in this video, I'm going to be trying to sell them on, but I really don't know if that's going to happen, so I'm just going to try and work with the diamonds I've got at the moment. And in the background right now, I actually see a blazing corgi selling for a decent price, so I'm going to put in a bid of 5.65 million, and it's valued at over 6 million, so I might be able to get a little bit of profit here. It's got 3 seconds left. Come on, let me win it. Okay, that is perfect. I actually was able to win it, so I'm going to go ahead and list that up on my booth. Gonna try and get 6.2 million. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I need as much profit as possible because I don't think the other items are going to sell. However, what I am going to do is just sit AFK and hope that these items do sell. I'll leave it for about maybe an hour or so, and yeah, I really need some diamonds. Okay, I know this is pretty random, but I saw this massive comet up here being sold for about 49 million, and it's valued at 58. Now, I was able to get into a trade with him, and I might see if I can buy it, and he is asking for 49 million, but I don't know if it's actually going to sell for that. Now, I actually looked up the price, and it seems to be quite stable, even though the value is around 57, 58 million, so I'm actually going to go ahead and buy it for 49 million. Now, I don't know if this is going to go too well, but I am able to underpay by quite a bit, so hopefully I'll be able to make a little bit of profit. I also did sell another one of my items. I believe it was the egg, so hopefully this goes pretty well. But I'm not in the best of positions here because this huge masked fox is very hard to sell, and the blazing corgi also hasn't sold, even though I've been AFK for a very long time. What I'm going to do is go ahead and list up the massive comet for 58 million, but I'm also going to search for the item over here and see what other people are listing it for. Okay, so this is the booth that has it, and 69 million. Okay, that's looking pretty good for me, but I feel like this is just sort of the booth that overprices any item anyway. But when I was looking up the price for this item, it said the demand was really low, so it might not sell, but I guess I'm gonna have to go AFK again and hope something sells because I've got less than 1 million diamonds. Okay, so I just got invited to a trade, and this guy is after my massive comet, and oh my days, I'm gonna do that trade. I'm not even gonna ask for an ad or anything because I've had this huge robber pug before and it sold so well. So 100% I am taking that trade, and I'm actually so surprised because I really wasn't AFK for long. But yeah, last time I bought this item it sold really well. I'm gonna list it up for 64 million, and I cannot believe my luck. I wasn't really expecting the massive comet to have that much interest, but I'm just so surprised at the moment. So after being AFK pretty much all day, I went away for like 30 minutes and somehow both of the items sold. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. I was expecting to come back and have every item in my booth, but now we only have the huge robber pug, which I think I'm gonna leave at 64 million diamonds just because of how well the last one sold. But now we do have a ton of diamonds. We got 132 million, so I think what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and just buy some more items and see how much profit I can make. Realistically, I'd love to be at 200 million diamonds by the time this episode finishes, so I guess let's get to trading and see what we can buy. And I think I found a good booth. Let's go and check this out. So we got an exclusive superhero egg, really cheap. Super Tiger, they're really cheap. Let's go ahead and pick up both of those. I should be able to make a good amount of profit. We got a Yeehaw cat. Let's pick that up as well. Why not? And then you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Let's not question it. Let's just go ahead and pick up the superhero egg and TNT shower. Why not? Let's pick it up as well. Just spend everything. And then I'm going to leave the rave tickets. I think I'm not really sure how easily those sell. But yeah, I just bought a ton of items from that booth. So now let's go ahead and relist everything that we found. First of all, we got that huge robber pug, but let's also list up both of the super tigers. I'm gonna try and go for 10.5 million diamonds, which is a little bit optimistic, but if they don't sell, I can always lower the price. Yeehaw cat, 6.67 million. I think that's fair. It is only an 85% of Strong as Your Best Pets kind of exclusive pet, if that makes sense, so I don't really think that will sell too easily. But of course, we have the exclusive superhero egg, and I'm going to try try and get 55 million diamonds. Then we also have the TNT shower. Let's just go for 971k with that item and hope these do sell. But in the meantime, I think I should be fine to pick up some more items. We do have 57.5 million diamonds to work with, which is pretty decent. So yeah, let's see what we can buy. I have also found another exclusive superhero egg selling for 55 million diamonds. So that gives me a little bit of hope that mine will sell pretty easily. I have no idea what is going on here, but let me go ahead and pick up all of these lucky egg books. That was insane. I bought them all for 2.1 million or something like that, and they're worth almost 5. So, yeah, that's like one of the best trades so far. I don't know what's going on. I just randomly found it in this booth, so, yeah, I guess I'll take it. Now, I am actually going out soon, so what I'm going to do is list up everything on my booth once again, and then just sit AFK for like an hour or two. There's not really anything else that I bought apart from the lucky eggs, I don't think, but let me just check. No, okay, so it's just the lucky eggs, and they're valued at 1.63. I'm going to list them up for 1.9 million each, which to be fair is very optimistic, but I'm going AFK for a while, and they are pretty high demand, so they should still sell. But I guess I'm going to go back to sitting AFK here for like an hour or two. So yeah, I'll come back when hopefully I've got a few more diamonds. And I actually went AFK for so long that I think every item in my booth sold, and the first items to go are the lucky egg enchants, which I wasn't too surprised about, but I did price them quite high. So yeah, that was a really good first trade. We're now at 61.1 million diamonds. Next item to go is the TNT shower. Not really too surprised as it was one of the cheaper items in the booth, but of course everything does add up. And then we're also getting rid of the Yeehaw cat, another 6.6 million diamonds. I wasn't really expecting that one to sell so easily because it was quite a bad exclusive pet, but it's gone. And the exclusive superhero egg is the next to go, and I'm actually quite surprised that that did go because I priced it really high and I got a ton of profit from that item, so that was a massive dub. And then somebody came along and bought the huge rubber pug as well, which is a decent amount of profit, but there was quite a lot of tax on that item, so I didn't really get as much as I would have liked. But then the super tigers are both gone as well, and I priced those quite high as well. So yeah, I was surprised that everything actually sold. But now that we have some more diamonds, I was able to find somebody who was selling some eggs pretty cheap, and I decided to offer, and I wasn't really expecting him to accept because my offer was quite bad considering that this exclusive black hole egg was worth like 68 million. So I was underpaying by 5 million, and he accepted straight away. So he didn't negotiate at all. I decided to see if I was able to buy his other egg because yeah, he let me underpay so much on one egg. I might as well try my luck with the other one. Yeah, I got really lucky, I'm not gonna lie, because I was able to buy both of these eggs. His trade came to 114 million. I'm paying 106. Even with tax, that's still like a good 7, maybe 7.5 million profit, which is genuinely insane from one trade. Now, I don't actually know how easy to sell these items are, so I'm hoping that they actually go really, really quickly. Otherwise, I'll be stuck with them. And with items like this, they could go down in value. I don't really have much experience with this, but I'm going to go ahead and list the Bejeweled one for 47 million, and then the black hole egg for 68.1 million. And I was really surprised because it took about 2 minutes for somebody to come along and buy it. So if I can find any of those black hole eggs going for pretty cheap in the future, I'll definitely pick them up because I don't know if I got lucky, but this time it sold really easily. And I don't know what's going on with these eggs, but I was able to find a flex egg for 42 million, which was about 2 million underpriced, so I decided to pick it up. And I'm also going to be buying a ton of mini chests because they were being sold for the suggested price, but I already know that they sell for way more than that. So we're going to go ahead and list up the flex egg for 44.5 million. A little bit optimistic, but I'm hoping it will sell. And then all of the mini chests we're going to list up for 40k, which to be fair, I probably could have even listed it for a little bit more, but yeah, that's what I'm putting it up for. And then this trade was insane because I found a ton of void keys being sold for their suggested price. Now, if you know anything about void keys, you would know that they are extremely easy to sell, and you can sell them for like 50, maybe even 60,000 diamonds. So that's what I'm going to try and do. All of my mini chests actually sold within about 5 minutes, so if I get any more, I probably will list them a little bit higher. But all of those void keys, listing them for 65k each, which I don't know if that's going to happen. I might have to lower the price, but we'll see what happens. And I was also able to buy a few more, so we're going to relist those up. And I think I actually changed my price to 60k because I thought, you know what, nobody's really going to do 65, so we'll keep them at 60k for now, and hopefully I'll be able to sell them. I did also find another exclusive flex egg for 42 million, so I decided to pick that up. I don't really know how easy it is going to be to sell, but we're going to go ahead and list up both of those for 44.5 million and just go AFK again and try and get some sales. Okay, so I actually ended up lowering the price of the void keys because after about half an hour nobody had bought them and they tend to sell really quickly, so I lowered them to 55,000 and sure enough somebody bought all of them and I got over 10 million diamonds, and I think I made like 5 million diamonds profit from that, which is insane. And then I had a little bit of diamonds to spend and I found a booth that was selling loads of huge pets for pretty cheap. I decided to buy this huge golden giraffe for 72 million. Now it's valued at 74.8, so there's already roughly 3 million profit to make in there, but I'm going to go ahead and list it up for 77 million diamonds, and I should be able to make roughly 5 million diamonds profit, but of course it is going to take a little bit longer to sell it since I'm trying to sell it for so expensive. I still have all of those eggs to sell, which is a little bit unfortunate because I think they're pretty hard to sell and they're probably not going to sell for quite a while, so I guess what I'm going to have to do is just sit AFK again and hope that they sell. So now it's actually the next day, and if I go and load my booth, you can see that I've got exactly the same items. Yeah, they're not really too easy to sell. I'm still at 20.2 million diamonds, so it's not looking too good. I think I'm going to do a little bit of AFK grinding between now and the next episode, so hopefully at the start of the next episode I'll have a few more diamonds to spend and we can buy some more items and make a little bit more profit, but for now, yeah, I am stuck with these. But just before we do end the episode, let's go over to our mailbox because I see that we have a few items waiting for us. Okay, we've actually got a ton of items. Massive shout out to Dark Shadow 10431. I'm so bad at reading names, by the way. Beacon Boy 32, Two Turnt David, Blue Cruz Gamer, Oscar the Best 554, and that Cheerleader 102, and then more Dark Shadows. So yeah, thank you so much for all the gifts. Let's go check out what we got. And all of these gifts are going to be used to... Oh my... Okay, right. I really was not expecting a huge pair and a bunch of large gift bags. So thank you so much for all the gifts. These are all insane. But as I was saying, these gifts are going to be used for giveaways. So yeah, if you would like to gift me anything... Oh yeah, I'm also going to be using them on videos, by the way. I've got a massive video coming up where I'm going to be spending a ton of diamonds. And all the donations are going to be going towards either content or giveaways. I'm not taking any of it for myself. But thank you so much for all these gifts. If you would like to gift me anything, again, I'm going to leave my gamer tag on screen. You don't have to, but it is, of course, really appreciated. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. As I said, at the start of the next episode, hopefully I would have sold everything, and I've got a ton of diamonds to spend. But yeah, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.